Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Learn English.
Hi guys, I'm Luna.
And I'm Martin. We're so glad you could join us again for our daily English practice.
Today we have a really important and useful topic for you, how to talk about your feelings in English.
That's right. Learning to express your emotions is crucial for real-life conversations. We're going to cover everything from simple feelings like happy and sad to more complex ones like proud and exhausted.
Before we dive into the lesson, please take a second to hit that like button below.
And don't forget to subscribe to our channel, Learn English, and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next video. Your support really helps us keep making these lessons for you.
Okay, Martin, should we get started?
Let's do it. So, as Luna mentioned, our topic today is how to talk about your feelings in English. This is one of the most common things you'll need to do in everyday conversation.
Exactly. We often start a conversation by simply asking about someone's feelings or mood. Martin, let me start with you.
Go for it.
How are you today, Martin?
Well, I feel great. I finished a big project yesterday, so I'm feeling very relaxed. How about you, Luna? How are you today?
I'm good. Thanks for asking. I had a busy but fun weekend.
That sounds nice. Now, students, pay attention to the simple responses we used. I am great and I am good. These are the most common positive answers.
But sometimes we don't feel great. And that's okay. Martin, imagine you didn't sleep well last night. How would you answer?
If I didn't get enough sleep, I would say, I'm a little tired, or maybe, I'm okay, but I need more coffee.
Right. And you can also use phrases like, I'm fine, thanks. Or, I'm pretty well, not bad.
So, to start talking about feelings, it all begins with that simple question, how are you, or how do you feel?
Now that we know the basic answers, let's look at the structure and the different kinds of feelings you can talk about.
Let's move on to the grammar.
Now, let's talk about grammar. When expressing your feelings, you will mostly use two phrases, I am and I feel.
They are very similar, but there is a slight difference in nuance.
We use I am followed by an adjective to describe a current state or a general characteristic. For example, I am happy or I am tired.
We use I feel to emphasize the physical or emotional sensation at a specific moment. For instance, I feel nervous about the presentation, or I feel sad right now. Both are correct, but I am is generally more common.
Let's practice with some simple feelings, starting with a positive one, happy. When do you feel happy, Luna? I feel happy when I eat my favorite food, especially ice cream. I also feel happy when I spend time with my friends. How about you?
I am happy when I finally finish a big, difficult task. That feeling of completion is great. And when I see our subscribers practicing English, I am also very happy.
That makes us both happy. Now for the opposite feeling, sad. When do you feel sad, Martin?
I feel sad when the weather is rainy for many days in a row. It makes me feel a little gloomy.
I feel sad when I have to say goodbye to my family after a long visit, or if I watch a very sad movie. Remember, it's okay to feel sad sometimes.
Absolutely. Next up is tired. This is a very common feeling. Luna, why are you sometimes tired?
I am tired when I watch a really long movie, like 3 hours, or if I go for a long, heavy run or exercise. But the most common reason is not getting enough sleep.
Same here. If I only sleep 4 or 5 hours, I am definitely tired the next day.
Finally, let's quickly look at feelings that relate directly to the body: hungry and thirsty.
Simple enough. You say, I am hungry when you need food, and I am thirsty when you need water.
But you can also describe the intensity. You might say, I am a little hungry, or if you need food right now, you can say, I am starving.
And if you really need a drink, you might say, I am so thirsty right now.
Great. So we've covered basic feelings: happy, sad, tired, hungry, and thirsty. Next, we will look at feelings with more intensity.
Welcome back. Now that we know the basics, let's explore feelings that have more energy and intensity. We'll start with a great one: excited.
Excited is more than just happy. It means you are really enthusiastic about something that is going to happen in the future.
Exactly. For example, I am so excited because I am planning a trip next month. I am looking at tickets and hotels every day.
That sounds fun. I get really excited before the holidays, like Christmas or Eid, because I know I will get to see all my family and friends. What about when you are feeling a mix of strong emotions?
That leads us to nervous. Nervous means you are a bit worried or slightly scared about something. When I have to speak in front of a very large audience, I always feel nervous.
Me too. Sometimes being excited and nervous can happen at the same time. For example, on the first day of a new job, you might be excited about the opportunity, but nervous about meeting new people.
That's a great point about mixed feelings. Now, let's talk about a difficult one: angry.
Oh, angry is a strong emotion. You feel angry when something unfair or upsetting happens. For example, I get angry when I'm driving and someone cuts me off, or when I accidentally lose my phone.
Losing your phone is definitely frustrating. When I feel angry, I try to practice some strategies. What do you do, Luna?
I try to take a deep breath and count to 10. Or sometimes I put on loud music to distract myself. Or I talk it out with a friend. It's important to handle anger in a healthy way.
Absolutely. Moving on, how about surprised?
Surprised can be a good thing or a bad thing. You are surprised when something unexpected happens.
A good surprise is when a friend gives you an unexpected gift. A less pleasant surprise is when you open a cupboard and see a big spider. That would make me jump.
Speaking of jumping, let's talk about scared. Scared is when you feel fear. When are you scared, Martin?
I am genuinely scared when I watch a really scary horror movie late at night, especially when there are sudden loud noises.
I feel scared if I have to walk alone in a very dark place. It's a natural reaction to danger or the unknown. So those are some of the higher intensity emotions.
Now that we've covered strong feelings, let's look at feelings of peace, motivation, and other interesting states.
Martin, after talking about all that anger and fear, I need to talk about something calming. Let's discuss relaxed.
Relaxed is the total opposite of nervous or stressed. I feel incredibly relaxed on a slow Sunday morning, maybe reading a book with a cup of tea.
Or after a good workout, when your body is tired but your mind is calm. Or perhaps after a nice, long, hot shower.
Speaking of things we enjoy, we need to introduce the phrase looking forward to. This isn't just one word, but it's a feeling of great anticipation.
It is. When I say, I am looking forward to my friend's wedding, it means I'm excited and eager for that event to happen. It shows great positive motivation.
Okay, let's go back to a more negative feeling that is very common today, stressed.
You feel stressed when you have too much work or too little time, or when you are preparing for a big exam. It's a feeling of mental pressure.
To help combat stress, I try to make a detailed list of tasks. It helps me organize my thoughts and feel more in control.
That's a great strategy. Now, let's talk about bored.
Bored is when you have nothing to do and you lack interest. I often feel bored on a rainy day when I can't go outside.
If I feel bored, I might call a friend, start a new game, or maybe even clean the house. You can turn boredom into motivation.
Moving on to feelings about other people. Sometimes a friend is sad and we feel sorry for them.
Yes, that's sympathy. You say, I am sorry to hear that, or I feel so sorry for you. We also say happy for them when a friend succeeds.
And when we succeed, we feel proud. Proud is when you feel very good and satisfied about an achievement.
I feel proud when I learn a new difficult English word, or when I manage to cook a complicated meal successfully. I also feel proud of our students when they understand our videos.
A couple more emotions. How about impatient?
Impatient is when you don't like waiting. I am very impatient when I am waiting in a long line at the bank or the airport.
And confused.
You are confused when you don't understand something. Maybe you are reading a very difficult book or someone is speaking too quickly.
Finally, let's cover worried and disappointment. Worried is when you feel anxious about a situation, often because you care about the outcome or the person.
I feel worried if my younger brother is supposed to be home and he is late. This feeling often comes from love or care.
And disappointment is when something you hoped for doesn't happen. Maybe your favorite sports team lost, or a picnic got canceled because of the rain.
That covers a wide range of emotions. Let's move on to combining feelings and wrapping up the main lesson.
That was a lot of emotions, Luna. Sometimes we don't feel just one emotion. We feel two or three at once. This is what we call mixed feelings.
Exactly. You can combine these words with but or and to give a much clearer picture of your internal state. For example, after a long week of work, I might say, I am tired but happy. I'm physically exhausted but satisfied with my accomplishments.
Or, going back to the first day of a new job, I am nervous and excited. The grammar is simple, but the meaning is complex and highly relatable.
Speaking of energy, let's add two more words to describe your physical state. First, energetic.
When you are energetic, you have a lot of motivation and physical power. I feel very energetic right after my morning coffee and a good breakfast.
The extreme opposite of tired is exhausted. If you use this word, it means you are very, very tired. You can't be a little exhausted. You are completely drained.
Like after moving furniture all day or completing a marathon, I would definitely be exhausted.
Another great feeling is amused. You are amused when you find something funny or entertaining. It's a softer feeling than happy or excited.
And finally, let's quickly touch upon lonely. Lonely is when you feel isolated or sad because you are alone, even if you are surrounded by people.
It's a difficult feeling. If you are feeling lonely, you can try calling a friend, going for a walk, or, of course, watching one of our videos.
So, students, we have explored nearly 30 different ways to express your feelings. But here is the most important lesson we want you to take away today.
It is important to talk about your feelings in English. Not only does it help you connect with native speakers on a deeper level, but it also helps you manage your own emotions.
When someone asks you, "How are you?" don't be afraid to go beyond "I'm fine."
Try using, I'm a little stressed because of my work, or I feel so proud because I finished my English assignment.
Practicing these complex feelings is the key to achieving fluency.
Now that we have covered the main vocabulary, let's quickly review the 5 most important words from today's lesson. We've covered a lot today. To make sure these words stick, we are going to do a quick review of the 5 most essential feelings we discussed. Let's start with number 1, excited.
Excited means you are looking forward to something with a lot of energy and happiness. It's an active feeling.
Example, I am really excited because the new episode of my favorite show is coming out tonight.
Excellent! Number 2 is nervous.
Nervous means feeling anxious or worried, especially before an important event. It often comes with a physical feeling of butterflies in your stomach.
Example, I feel nervous before taking a difficult English exam, even though I studied a lot.
Okay, moving to number 3, relaxed.
Relaxed is the state of being calm, peaceful, and free from worry. It's the feeling you want after a busy day.
Example, after finishing my gardening, I felt completely relaxed and ready for the evening. It is the opposite of being stressed or nervous.
Number 4 is a powerful positive feeling, proud.
When you feel proud, you feel deep satisfaction and happiness because of your own achievements or the achievements of someone you care about.
Example, my teacher told me my speaking improved a lot, and now I feel incredibly proud of my progress.
And finally, number 5, a word with 2 important meanings. Sorry.
The first meaning of sorry is an apology. Example, I'm sorry I arrived late for the video recording.
And the second meaning is sympathy. Example, I'm so sorry to hear that your vacation was canceled. We use it to show we care about someone else's bad experience.
Fantastic! Remember these 5 words, excited, nervous, relaxed, proud, and sorry. They are incredibly useful.
Now it's your turn, students. We want you to start practicing these words immediately.
Wow, Martin, that brings us to the end of our lesson on feelings. Let's do a super quick review of what we learned today.
We started with the basic greetings like, how are you? And simple answers. I am good. I am great. I am tired.
Then we looked at the essential grammar structure, using I am or I feel plus the adjective.
We explored simple feelings, happy, sad. Then we moved to higher intensity feelings, excited, nervous, angry, scared.
And finally, we covered the more complex emotional and physical states, like stressed, bored, proud, relaxed, and expressing mixed feelings, like tired but happy.
The most important takeaway is that having a diverse vocabulary for emotions allows you to connect more genuinely with native speakers. So practice being honest about how you feel.
Now it's time for our question of the day. This is your chance to practice using the vocabulary we learned today.
Our question for all of you today is, what is one thing that made you feel happy or proud this week?
I'll go first. This week, I felt incredibly happy because I baked bread for the first time and it turned out perfectly. It also made me feel a little proud.
That's wonderful. For me, I felt really relaxed and happy on Wednesday. I turned off my phone for 2 hours and just read a book by the river. It was a great feeling.
Now, we want to hear from you. Write your answer in the comments section below using the vocabulary you learned today. Tell us what made you feel happy, proud, excited, or even amused this week.
Don't worry about making mistakes. This is a safe space for practice. We read all your comments, and it helps us see what you are learning.
Thank you so much for watching and learning with us today on Learn English. We hope this video helps you express yourself clearly and confidently.
Remember, language learning is a journey. Keep practicing, keep talking, and keep learning new words every single day.
If you liked this video, please give us a like. And if you haven't already, subscribe to our channel. We release new lessons every week.
We'll see you in the next video.